Hello everyone, I am back. I am going to be doing a little bit of a redo on an earlier review. You'll have seen in the thumbnail, you'll know what it's about. A few people have left some comments which will pop up on screen here, just in relation to, did I give the Rlaarlo Omni-Terminator a fair kick at the ball, basically, which is Scottish for did I do it justice? So I'm going to do a bit of driving with it. I have put a larger pinion in it, which I'm going to put up on screen because I can't remember how many teeth are on it. But I'll pop that up just now. And we're going to go and have another rip around with it. And let's see how it gets on. One of the previous comments was sort of, did I give it a fair comparison against what I used it up against? But it also gives me a chance of a wee shot with that larger pinion. And I'm going to go over some issues that I've had whilst getting that larger pinion in, which you would have seen in the last video. But I'm going to stop waffling now, and we're just going to get on with some driving. And yeah, nice new shell in it. It is exactly the same OT that I used in the first video. There's nothing else changed on it. Haven't done anything else. Well, maybe I have one change, but I will go into that. But I'm going to stop waffling. We'll get on with it. Take 2 of my OT review. As I'd said in a little preamble there, a lot of folk think I might be being a wee bit harsh on this. So just while I'm driving it about, I did the initial video, and if you pop back there, you will see that I managed to snap the end of a hex driver off in the pinion, and it was an absolute nightmare getting it off. So in the end, I had to cut the mount around the pinion to extract that little darling driver end to take it out. So that's part 1 of that story. And then part 2, I went away, got a replacement, got everything fitted, and the motor started cogging. So get a replacement motor, fire that in as well, and that starts cogging. I'm like, what on earth is going on? So the story goes, have a look about, loosen off some of the hex bolts that are there. It turns out that was somehow interfering with the turning of the pinion, not the pinion, the turning of the wee shaft, we'll call that. Thankfully now, got everything sorted, but there's just something about that mesh. Now, OT fans, I think I may be giving this a bit of a raw deal. Let me know if this sounds whiny or doesn't sound like it's a good mesh. So, second chance then. Right, I've put a new body on it. Another little story with that as well. Got it from AliExpress pretty quickly, and that nice luminous green. I like a bit of luminous green. And it came, and it was rolled up like I couldn't believe. So I did get it for free, a little bit of a heat gun, and job's a good one. Does make it a little bit more appealing to the eye, because I thought, you know, plain black was a little bit meh. And I do like a licensed body, as you know, if you follow the channel, the Bigfoot and whatnot, bit of a pair for those, because it's a licensed body. Plus point to this, got to say, not too fast if I break the body. I think I've managed to melt, or well, I say melt, but break the fan on the motor, lovely, whilst I've been doing this, because I think that transition is pretty nice. So I was practicing that, and I maybe got a little bit rambunctious with it. But on the whole, have I maybe prejudged this? Maybe a little bit, because I say doing stupid things like this with at a skate park with an RC car, maybe not the smartest thing to do. I was able to pull backflips off of this yesterday, so again I'm not too sure if the mesh, I've maybe goosed that one, I don't know. Same battery in it, certainly got a lot of charge in it, but just doesn't seem to want to, well, I say that now and then I go and do it. So that was easily 20 odd foot and still going like a champ. Now I did have a wee bit of bother getting the ESC secure, so I put a new sticky pad on there, but I think that may have, as I was saying, so I'm going to have to pop a new sticky pad on the ESC. Getting parts for this was no bother at all, which is good. So I know sometimes it's got to be a little bit of, it does become a bit tiresome waiting for parts, but the motor came reasonably quickly, as did the motor mount. So was I maybe a wee bit harsh? Had I been tainted by the 10210, which I cannot stop talking about on this channel? Do I need to put 4S in this? Do I need to make it super better? No. This is a thoroughly enjoyable. You know what I want to say? 1/10. I think 1/10. As I was saying previously, this is very small for a 1/10. Going back to the MGX is 1/10. Even put it up against the Traxxas Bigfoots that I've got, the Quakes that you've seen on the channel. Again, just like the size of the wheels, the size of it all really. And again, size isn't everything, way. But I'm fair enjoying ripping this about. It's not like me on this channel to go, this is the best RC car in the world, eh? Because I do get kind of carried away. But this thing is just taking a fair bit of punishment. And, you know, not to tempt fate, I may have actually got this mesh right. I do not know. So I hope, bring this round here, wait, I hope, let's see if we can maybe get another backflip. For all you comment lovers out there who think I've maybe given the OT a bit of a bum deal, that's a good one here. Boom! Hey! Yeah. Okay. I've maybe been a little bit harsh. Oh. I don't think a fan's like that. Maybe a little bit harsh for it to start with, maybe. But is it going to be that one car that I go, right, I want to charge up a battery, they just go for a rip? Will it be that car that I'll go, that's the one I want to take today? And there's just something a bit generic about it. You know, there's lacks character. There you go. The MGX. Look at how the body's styled. You know, a little bit cheeky, a little bit rip-offy. I like that. I like a bit of character about it. The Quakes, very much like character sort of you get through the driving of it, to be honest. It's very unique sort of driving. This is just very safe. Could I say sterile, maybe? You know, great for like Junior, because it's not going to cost me a fortune if he's going to break it. And as you can see, this thing takes an absolute leather in. And it just keeps going. So, yeah, I just think it's good. It's very, very good. It's just not great there. Alright? So, that's my thoughts on it. Thoroughly fast enough. So that's been 100% with 3S. and did my usual sort of filler shots at the start, and got what I needed to get. And if you're new to this game, skate parks are fun to take them round, but they are going to take a toll on your RC, because I think that's now your second fan that this is eating. But again, that's me just doing silly things for the camera. But yeah, sort of, I think if like maybe, I don't know, like see if you went into a lab and thought, right, this is what is going to be perfect for an RC car. It needs good shocks, it needs this, it needs that. I think this is what this is. Just like really, really good at everything. But just, I don't know, lacks a bit of character. That's it really. So that's my thoughts on that. And I was going to say something else, but has slipped my mind. But I think that's enough waffling. I'll just let you see the OT pick about in a nice green shell. We've had a right good bash at this one. So like I was saying before, yeah, another sticky pad required for there. I need to find out where that fan's come from. Possibly like on the top of the AC, I think it was. Fan here, that was from yesterday. Knackered, great. Body shell, taking a bit of a dunting, but nothing major. Again, that's really like flimsy plastic, so all I really did was just switch over the fixtures and the fittings really for that. It is a bit windy today, apologies. So flipping over, it was a good run yesterday I had, and a good run today. Still just got that a lot of scratching here because that will bottom out. You know what, leave a comment for me if you think, you know, maybe a better shock oil to put in there. Be happy to do so. Rest of the body is okay, but I can't see anything sort of drivetrain wise, CBD wise, or like arm wise that's bent or buckled. So I'll say again, all right, yeah, okay, I was maybe a bit harsh on it. All right, it is a really, really good truck, but the technical side of it, that's not everything. It's got to have a bit more to impress this guy. So, yeah, there you go. That's my thoughts on that. And I will see you in the next video. Chuck me a subscribe if you want. That's pretty cool if you do. If not, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.